Let's make a meal that is sure to satisfy on a cold winter's day. Scalloped potatoes. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show. That we're going to need to make the scalloped potatoes, guys. Take a look. I've got the potatoes already peeled and thinly sliced. The reason I have it in some water is because I wasn't ready to use it right after I peeled it and I don't want it to get black. Then I've got some onions kind of thinly cut up here. We're going to use half and half. And I have salt, and you can use regular salt, but I'm using this Himalayan pink salt, and you know I keep my black pepper in this thing right here. So let's start. And we're going to start, this is like a casserole. So we're going to start by just like building layers, and I'm using a little bitty pan right here, okay? So take a look right here. So all I'm going to do, oh, hold on guys. I missed the most important part. I have to go get some butter melted. I'll be right back. Alright, so I just kind of melted some butter. And because this is kind of a Pyrex dish, I'm not sure if the brand's Pyrex, but it's a glass dish. You kind of want to get it on the edges so that the potatoes won't stick so much, okay? So that's all we're doing. So now the next thing that I'm going to do is go ahead and just start layering the potatoes in my little dish. This is going to be a small casserole, alright? Just go ahead, split it apart, put a layer of potatoes. I'm already hungry for this. Jada says everybody's searching for this right now. So I gotta show you my little simple recipe. We're gonna do some salt. This is to season the first layer. Some black pepper. I'm gonna add some of the onions. Just a little bit. And then we're gonna do another layer. So just like it says, we're building a casserole. So after that layer of potato, we put another layer of the onions. And by the way, guys, this one's not going to have any cheese, alright? And I know sometimes some people do it with cheese, but we're just going to use the half and half. Some salt again. Some black pepper. And then the last layer. So some more onions, and if I don't end up using all of the onions, well, I know I will. We could always use it in something else, okay? Onions never go to waste in this household, alright? So on the top layer, season again. Some salt. Not a whole lot because we have salt on every layer. Some black pepper. And then now, let's get to our half and half. Check it out, guys. All you gotta do is pour it in there. Doesn't that look gorgeous? I'm hungry already, guys. It's the middle of the day and I'm hungry for dinner. What am I gonna do? So pour as much of this to make sure it's totally soaked and submerged in the milk. And if you notice, I didn't do any measurements with this. You know, I just kind of cut up, I think it was like 5 potatoes, and it just depends on the size that you're using. And then I went ahead and just cut up some onions. I really didn't measure anything. It was like half of a big onion. And then the half and half milk, we just poured it till it was all submerged. And you just kind of take your hand like that, kind of squish it in there. And this is going to be baked on 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to bake it for like 45 minutes first, covered with tin foil or aluminum foil. And then after that, we're going to take the foil off and then let it go for like 10 minutes so that it can crisp over, okay? So let me go ahead and preheat my oven. Here's the finished product of the scalloped potatoes. You know, try not to put too much of the cream or the milk because it will take a long time to cook. Look at my serving. I'm waiting for it to cool down. And then I'm going to do the taste test. But it smells good and it looks good. Okay, so finally it's time to taste. Look at it. They took a long time to cook because I used a lot of half and half. If you use a little bit less than what I did, it'll take about an hour. Remember to cook it covered first and then uncovered for a little while to make it get brown, okay? Let me taste. I love it. Just enough salt. I can taste the black pepper. You know what I think I would like on top of this though? Like crumbled bacon or something. Just an idea for the future. We'll try that in the future, okay? But this tastes awesome. To purchase copies of my book, just visit my website at bearpantryshow.com and click on the store tab. Okay guys, so I have 2 words for these potatoes. Awesome! And you guys know that I know awesome is not 2 words, right? It's 1 word. But the potatoes were so good, I had to split the word in 2. Let me tell you, it was sticky, gooey, spicy at the same time, while it was a little bit sweet from the half and half group. I mean, not sweet like a dessert, but just, oh, a nice taste to it. It's really awesome for a nice, dreary winter day. It's a good comfort food. You guys can go ahead and add cheese to yours if you want to do that, but I didn't add cheese to mine because sometimes cheese doesn't really, do a good job with my stomach. But I love cheese, but you guys can go ahead and add that. If you like the video, go ahead and hit like below. Please share the video for me with your friends and family. And thank you guys so much for picking up the book. And I'm going to press on with these comfort foods as we go through the winter season here in America, okay? Thanks so much for watching. Until I see you guys again, take care. Don't forget to stop by my vlog. Right here on YouTube, it's called Babs Bear Talk. Please be sure to stop by my review channel right here on YouTube. It's called Bear Pantry Talk.